Okay guys, so I'm having issues with my camera focusing, so oh god. Alright guys, so I'm having issues with my camera focusing, but this is a behind the scenes update. So I've completed the budget 5-litre mini ITX build in terms of the testing. So I've run stress tests. The stress tests include Prime 95, Cinebench R24 and Firmark version 2 on it. I'll put the results on screen. Next I'll install some games and make sure the temps are okay. I'll get some FPS readings from that too, and I'll take some nice photos on Facebook Marketplace for listing. I think I'll do 700 to 750 on this price, and it will be negotiable. And by the way, I got this ATX case, I don't know if you can see in the background, and that's purely just to show people the size comparison when I list it on Facebook Marketplace. I find that people just want to, like, that it's kind of hard to see how small this 5-litre case is in comparison to like a full ATX size. So I'm hoping this will help the Facebook Marketplace listing as well. We are going back out of focus here, guys. Oh man, seriously, Sony. Yeah, this is a Sony a7 II camera and it's like garbage. I really miss Canon actually. Their dual pixel focus is way better. But I can't actually move back. Yeah. Oh, I can move back. It's in focus now. Woohoo. So yeah, I'm looking forward to listing this, and as I was saying, this full-size ATX case that I've got here in the background, what I'll do is I'll put this next to the full-size ATX case so people can see actually how small a 5-litre machine is compared to a full-size ATX. This is, by the way, the Metalfish S3. The panels are aluminium, so it's actually a very light case too, and as you can see how compact that is. Look how, that's my hand there, and that's how literally the size of this case. It's pretty amazing. So off the cuff here, I'm just going to plug it in and I'll show you guys what it looks like with the side panels off in comparison to the ATX machine, and if I have time today, I'll see if I can play some CS2 on this and get the FPS results, but it's a work in progress. I kind of do this PC building thing as well as other things, so this is really just like a side hobby, so I don't dedicate like full time to this. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I apologize for the focusing of the camera, it's a real bummer. And I'm really hoping this will actually sell quickly. It's the first time I've created like a budget mini ITX. And I've got plans of my next build is going to be like an AM4 5-litre build with, I think it's with a 3060 actually. Yeah, 3060. I think I'll put a 5600 AMD AM4 on it because I've got the AM4 mini ITX motherboard. And then I've got another budget 1151 socket series as well, but it's the chip is even slower than this, so I'm still planning on what to do with that. I might actually just build like a mini office PC or something like that and not really worry about turning it into a gaming machine because I don't think the chip would be powerful enough. It's like an i5 3570 or something. 35 something. Anyway, you guys find out in the future. So yeah, thanks a lot, guys, and we'll cut over to some shots of this running on the table next to this ATX size case. Okay guys, so here goes the 5-litre budget mini ITX build, and this is the full-size ATX in the background. As you can see, there is a massive size comparison here. I'm just trying to fit it all in frame. I am operating off a 55mm Sony lens, so it's a tight shot. So that's the 5 liter there, and then this is my personal 3.8 liter build. Yeah, 3.8 liter build. So that's 5 liter, 3.8, and full size ATX. So you can see sort of why there is an attraction towards mini ITX. You just get such a compact size, and you get more real estate on your desk overall. So what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and hit that power button. And I don't know if you can hear, but it's actually super quiet. That's the most impressive thing with this 5 liter build, is that I've managed to make it so quiet, and yeah, it's just such a good price as well. It didn't cost much to build this because I actually got a mini ITX board off eBay, and it came with the CPU, the RAM, and the CPU, RAM, and the motherboard, sorry. So that's that side there, and I'll flip it around to the GPU side. So thanks to some advice on TikTok, they shout out to Rizlatech if you're watching this, but he recommended the 1660 Super Phoenix. Now, I have used a Phoenix edition for the 3060, and I had quite a bad experience because it just like didn't fit. So the cooler was more than 2 slots, so it didn't fit into one of my builds. But this cooler here actually fits in, and it is 2 slots, which is fantastic. And there goes that cute little 80mm fan. Now, one thing to note with these 5 liter builds or mini ITX builds in general, just, I don't know if you can see, let me try to get that in focus. See this, the CPU cooler, the HP Johnsbow 400S, the fins are pointing parallel to the top. So the fins are pointing upwards. This took me a long time to understand, but the fins are pointing upwards like that and towards the top fan. So this is a bit of a trick, but what happens is all of the hot air rises through those fins, and it gets pushed straight through that 80mm fan on the top. Now you can actually reduce your temperatures quite a lot if you can do your CPU cooler in a mini ITX at this orientation. Just a FYI, guys. So that's a little bit of a tip there if you're building these kinds of machines. The same thing is with this 3.8 liter build as well. You probably can't see, but if you see those copper fins, they're pointing towards the top of the case. So the hot air will disperse through that tiny little 40mm fan that I put in there. So yeah, if I get time, as I said, I'll try and run some CS2 because I really want to game on this and get the FPS rating, obviously, for the listing on Facebook Marketplace. So really looking forward to listing this and actually seeing who would buy it. Because I normally do like mid-range builds. So this is my first mini ITX budget build that I'm selling. I couldn't use an NVMe because this motherboard's so old it doesn't use it. So I have to use this SSD, FYI guys. Yeah, thanks a lot for watching.